Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to City Skylines! So, this is like the 200th time I've recorded this intro, because I found out, like, the last few times I was having some issues. This dam, I know this dam is having issues, but it was actually providing death care. I am not sure how it was providing death care, but it turned out that every building in the game was suddenly providing death care. No idea why, but it seems to have gone away. So, I'm going to count that as a win. We're going to have our dam not taking away the dead people. Right, so today we're going to be obviously sorting issues, and small issues, and little issues, and maybe some bigger issues. So, one thing I've noticed is that, unfortunately, we've got a demand for industrial, and yeah, we don't have any tiles to buy. I may have spent them buying the ones up here for the dams, which was a little bit silly, because the next one we unlock doesn't have a tile. We need to double our population to get to the level after this, and that will unlock a tile. Now, you might be, what's this got to do with industrial? Well, in this map we're trying to go as green as possible, and that for industrial means doing lumber, which we don't have any of in our area. There's loads over here, but none in our area. Or agricultural, and if we go to agricultural, you see that we have no agricultural barring the bit we're using in our area. So we don't have anywhere to really expand to, in terms of industrial. No idea what we're going to do. We're going to continue on. We may end up having to put in a bit of a dirty industrial area just to cover the stopgap measure. But we'll come to that when we come to it. I have no solution until then. What else can we solve? Right. So currently we're dumping sewage into the river, and we're going to be green, so we need to get rid of that. We need water treatment plants. And I can try and crack two stones with one egg. Two birds with one stone. Two birds with one stone. I was about to say two birds with one egg. Two eggs with one bird. Two stones with one bird. Yeah, we're going to kill two stones with one bird. This hydropower plant is having issues. It's fluctuating. It's not providing anywhere near its max power. By putting a water treatment plant behind it, or at least by putting all our water treatment plants behind it, we should, in theory, be able to provide it more water, and hopefully that means we'll get a bit more reliable supply. Now, of course, this is entirely theoretical. I have no idea what the issue is with dams in this game. They do tend to be a very melodramatic. Oh, no, I've got not enough water. Oh, I've got too much water. Oh, I've not got enough water. They really seem to be fair weather friends. But hopefully this will at least partially solve the problem. Luckily, they are close to a power line, so putting in the power won't be too much of an issue. Boop. And we should see them. Power. Come on. There we go. And there we go. And you see our sewage treatment's now nice into the green, which means we can delete these ones down here. Bye. 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 Stop putting poop in my water. Also, by the way, power line. Look, the power line, and then massive gap because it's getting power from up there. So obviously this bit of power comes from a cable. Why can't we just run cables all the way? Whoever thought that flying power lines all over the place was a good idea? Well, obviously they do with their advantages, otherwise they wouldn't be used in real life. But still. I'm just nitpicking. Alright, that's that issue solved. Now, next issue. Right, so, let's talk about recycling. These recycling centers are definitely underpowered. They have 8 garbage trucks. I mean, you know, even looking at somewhere like this, a landfill site is 15, incinerator is 27. They're severely underpowered. So what I've done is I have gone into the editor and I've made a copy. My copy called a recycling building, which has 12 as opposed to 8, and has processing rate of 32 as opposed to 24. So, arguably this one is actually overpowered, but because I'm not replacing them, I'm just compensating by adding it. I think that maybe they'll, you know, balance each other out. It's probably not that overpowered. If it is overpowered, these are severely underpowered, though, because I'm finding that I just can't run these for a city. It's so knife-edged, and, you know, we've been actually basically backing up rubbish all the way, and we're dumping it in these landfills. I'd like to be able to try and run a green city, so I've somewhat overpowered it, but it was underpowered anyway, so hopefully this will balance out. It's still definitely worse than a incinerator. The recycling building has a higher energy usage, and I believe it's got a higher noise value as well than the normal recycling center. So we'll see if it fixes things. But I'm going to try and, you know, incineration status is nearly in the yellow, so hopefully by adding that it'll go into the yellow. And maybe we'll be able to start emptying these and get rid of them. Alright, what else do we need to solve? Well, this needs to be solved, and this needs to be solved. And I think we actually have education issues. Right, so education, we've definitely not got enough elementary schools. I need to solve this. And since we have one there, none here, none here, and none here. And this is going to be a very big area. I'm thinking we'll put at least 2 in up here. So, 1. And 2. What about high schools? Yeah, definitely with high schools, when people move in here, there's going to be issues. There's issues here, there's one there, there's one there. So I'm thinking one over here, and maybe, if that's overused, then we can put another one in down here eventually. So I wanted to put on the main road. I don't want to put on an off road, because if I put on a side road, we'll get great coverage, but it means that people will go all the way down these side roads to get to it. And I don't want to, A, be using the side roads with a lot of cars, and B, I don't want people turning onto the side roads in larger numbers, because that will slow down the main traffic. So it has to be on the main road. And I'm thinking... I would get rid of the offices, but actually offices are really used. Like, look at this. All the office spaces are used. So I'm thinking we actually have to put it in over the top of the commercial area, if there's no other good choices. Yeah, that'll do. Right. That's addressed. Now, we'll probably need to put maybe some healthcare in, maybe some fire, maybe some police stuff in over here, but we'll leave them for now and see how the area develops. Oh, I also disconnected the power by putting that school in. Power, 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 power. Because people need power. They want to be able to go on Bebo and MySpace or whatever. Because apparently no one uses Facebook in my mind. No one uses Bebo, no one uses MySpace. Actually, not many people use Facebook anymore. Well, no. Facebook is definitely used more than it used to be, because Facebook is growing, but it's not growing at the same rate. Right, now this is our next issue. This area here. Now, if you look at this... Can you see the problem? Look at that. This is only a few cars. This area hasn't grown very much, and we already had a slowdown there. It was a slight slowdown, but it was a slowdown from 2 vans. We should be able to see it happening in more and more if we leave it to go. So those cars are fine. Then look at that slowdown, and that slowdown there. And this is a fraction of the traffic we're going to have. I mean, this here is going to prove it. Like, look at this. Just look at that. There's definite hold-ups there, and this is a fraction of the traffic. We need to address this. Now, the problem is, we've got people moving from here to the outside lane so they can get off, and people moving from here to the inside lane so they can get on, and they're having this crossing issue. Now, the reason we had this going into the centre is we don't have enough room. And the reason we don't have enough room is because I'm following the old path of the motorway. I think we have to move this entire motorway. Move it to, like, here. Put the roundabout in here. Maybe make the train tracks flying or something. I don't know. But there definitely needs to be some sort of, solution. That's what I'm looking for, the word solution. I don't know why it's so hard for me to come up with the word solution. Right, so what I'm thinking is we try and fit... I think we just move everything over slightly. This is fine. This is still sort of circular. Like, I don't think there needs to be any real changes to this. We could make it slightly smaller, but overall I think that's fine. Going to try and delete as little as I can, because we're actually going to have to start having some money problems soon. As for power line, yeah, the power line will have to be deleted as well. I'm sorry. Just, remind me to put it back in. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Like, you're not going to be able to see this until, like, 24 hours after I do this, so... Yeah. Don't remind me. You're going to remind me now, aren't you? But you get the point. So we're going to have to... I'm going to go back a bit further. This may put in here. The roundabout will be here. That should be enough space to get down to here. And then maybe we put the runway? The railway in flying in a bridge. Something like that. So... Boop. And I got this off the market... Not the marketplace. The workshop. That's the one. It's a bit small. What about this one? That's a wrong one. What about this one? Bigger. Too big. Right. This is the one I want. Can I get this in anyway? I mean, I don't like how you have trouble turning it. Like, you have to hold the right mouse button and then wiggle. It's weird and annoying. I could put it in, like, there. Maybe? Okay, right. So I can put it in there, but it's complaining about the power line. That's fine. Power line is no issue. You have no power over me, power line. Right, how about there? Right. Boop, 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 boop. That looks kind of weird, but whatever. whatevs, as the lingo goes. Right, let's grab you. Wiggly. And then we need to connect to these, so... little bit of a kink there, but it's probably fine. Why are we having problems going sideways? Why can I not turn? Okay, now I can. Interesting. There we go. Railway's gonna have to move, but that's fine. Boop, boop, boop. Grab ourselves you. And there we go. That should solve our problems. I don't want to connect like that. I don't want to connect like that. Like that. Sure. Sure, that's fine. Right, so let's build the railway. And again, definitely do power. I've remembered. See, I've remembered. I'm improving. Need to do power, need to do railway. Railway, come here. Come here, we want to put some railway in. Don't know why railway talks in that voice. Please forgive me. Oh, you don't take the bendiness from the roads. Can I put one in like that? Apparently I can. Come on, come on. There was a... There we go. That's going to be a lovely bit for people. They'll be like, wee! So they go up, jerk to the side, jerk back, down again. Although actually that down's a little bit less of an issue since it's actually pretty much almost flatter than the... Yeah, it's definitely flat in the first part because it's going uphill. Alright, now that's done. Power. I didn't forget. Where does 40 start? Right next to it. Okay, go down straight away, just for, you know, appearance's sake. There we go. And that should solve the traffic problems that we were basically about to have. Like, literally going to have those traffic problems be a bit more an issue. What else? We've got dead bodies piling up, so we need to address the dead body system. Dead body system? Yeah, there's a system of dead bodies. Right, so we could put in a normal crematorium. The problem I find with the normal crematoriums is you end up having to put like several per city block because they don't have a very large reach. I mean, if you look at this one here, it's not reaching this cul-de-sac. And that just seems odd for something that's meant to, you know, dispose of dead bodies. So I downloaded this at the workshop. It's a... what's it called? Grand Crematorium. It's in French. But what it does, I checked. I ran it through a Google Translate. It's basically the crematorium, but 2 or 3 times bigger in a lot of regards, but with a higher upkeep cost, a higher electricity cost, and a bigger footprint. So it's not OP. It does a lot. It basically does a lot of the things that the crematorium does, with 1.75 times the range, 3 times or 2 times the disposal rate, or whatever it was, but 3.75 times the upkeep and electricity. So it's not overpowered. It just, you know, means you don't have to have crematoriums all over the place, because that gets annoying. Like, I don't find it... It's just weird to have crematoriums literally every street corner. No one wants to be reminded of death at every street corner, so put that in there. Hopefully that'll solve things. Ooh. No one's complaining of death cost. Good, so that wasn't the bug I had last time. If you look at it, it's actually a pretty sexy building. It's got like a little gazebo, so you can say goodbye to your dead people. It's a very upmarket crematorium. It's where all the posh people take their dead people. Right. Are we good to play? I think we're good to play. Now, we're going to have some money issues temporarily while all that sort of gets calculated. We're actually making a bit of a loss at the moment. I'm still waiting for more people to move in. If people move in over here, we should have more money coming in. Oh my god, we're losing a lot. How? That's a lot of money we're losing. Come on, people, move in. Start paying me taxes. There we go. We're starting to make more money. Come on. Take me out of the negatives. It's a lot of money we're losing. So you get for building a lot of things on pause. At least, you know, the traffic's going very fast now compared to previously. Previously, we're definitely an issue there. This is a lot better. And money. Come on, money. Come on. Yeah, positive again. So we lost like 30, 40 grand there by going into the negatives, but, you know, these things happen. Things are working. Incineration status is in the yellow. I think we could probably start emptying one of the landfill sites. Because that'll take, you know, the trucks from here will just go straight into these. And we're making money. Excellent. Sewage is backing up. Sewage treat. Oh, I need another sewage treatment plant. Either that or I can just increase the budget. Budget. I probably will need another sewage treatment plant fairly soon, though. For now, that'll do. Yeah, sewage treatment's already looking a little bit dodgy again. As this area gets more and more use, we'll see that becoming more and more of an issue. Still got people moving in, which is nice. We should hopefully beat this target by the end of the episode. Good. What quality are these buildings, by the way? Just level 1 at the moment. What are they complaining about? Fire hazard, blah 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 blah. Happiness, education, progress. Okay. Well, I think we just don't have any of the mod cons over here, and that's the issue. We'll eventually put those sort of things in, you know, happiness type things. We definitely need to sort this one. This is actually the one I really want to sort as soon as I've got some money. Is this issue here, because we could do with maybe putting an extra, what's it called? Cargo train terminal in over this end. Problem is land. But I got a mod for this. This mod is a terrain tool mod. It's a bit dodgy. It's been basically ripped directly from the map editor, but without a lot of the actual fine-tuning settings for it. So it can be a bit iffy at times. But it should be able to flatten the land a little bit. Now, I never really wanted to do this. I never really wanted to have a, you know, oh, we'll just terraform the entire map, because the map looks cool. And I like the fact you just can't do the SimCity thing of make everything flat, because it's just annoying. But a lot of the things in this game complain if you're ever so slightly not level. And it just gets frustrating. Like, especially big junctions like this junction over here. We're lucky to be able to place it at all. Complain about anything being at all not flat. And the thing we were going to have an issue with is this. You can see that if I put it here, it's like height too high. What the hell is height too high? What is that as a message? Height too high. It's... Apparently this is height too high. Apparently this is height too high. This is the lowest point on the map. I don't know what it means. Like, this is really flat up here, right here. Like, look, this is perfectly flat, and it's like, height too high. What the hell does the height too high mean? Like, if it was like, height too high there, like, that is definitely a slope issue. And there is a separate message for slope. It's like, oh, it's too slopey or something. I can't remember what the message is. But height too high is a crappy message. Like, I have no idea what it's on about there. And frankly, I don't know. So I'm just going to use the Terraform tool to make that a little bit easier on me. I'll try and not use it too much. It's literally something I want to only bring out when I need to. How are we doing over here? People moving in? Good. Still making a decent amount of money. Incineration status. Ooh. We will eventually have some problems. 81%. We can stop unloading. We'll do the same for this one. I just want to get it so that they can actually accept some garbage. 99, 98. Okay. So what I'm thinking is... somewhere over here. Please don't burn down. Happy strawberry. Oh, you survived. Excellent. Right, you can stay happy then. Alright, yeah, there's rubbish backing up here. I need to stop doing this. 96, it'll do. Look at all the... Wow, this is just garbage truck central. Yay, Grand City, we made it. We made it. 14,000 population. Solar power plant, unfortunately. Next one, we need another 8,000 population. We need to increase by over 50%. And we'll need that to really expand our industrial. We might temporarily need to go dirty on the industrial. I don't want to do it, but there is only one way to really expand, and that looks like it'll be going dirty on the industrial, which is a shame. Also, my god, look at that. This is an issue. Yeah, that's backing up onto the motorway, which is not acceptable. How are we going to solve this? Separate on-off lanes? Make it slightly quicker to turn around on this corner here? Because currently they are doing a fairly hefty turn. So separate on-off lanes might be one way. We could just, relocate the road, but that won't be as big a change as I want. We can make a separate road coming off there that'd be able to bypass this entirely. I don't like that option as much. Adding more roads to the roundabout makes the roundabout slower. No, the roundabout seems fine in general. I think the solution is going to be, it's this turn here. Nothing else. Like, this is, it's not traffic going past that's a problem. It's literally this turn. It's too sharp. So I think what we'll do is we will either just redo the road or put in off-on roads. But we'll do that in the next episode, along with the new cargo terminal. We'll do those in the next episode. So this has mostly been an episode about catching up with ourselves and figuring out what our next move is. Oh my god, sewage treatment is getting an issue. Actually, before the end of the episode then, I'm going to put an extra sewage treatment plant in. I don't think they output any pollution. Noise pollution 15, fine, but pollution 0, but they look like they're putting out a little bit of pollution there. No polluting on my map. There's definitely a little bit of browning around there. And the problem is we've got this upstream, so we might end up having water issues with that. And we can always move those upstream as well, but this is basically stagnant water. It's a lake that we've created here, so I don't know what to do about that. But that'll be next time. So, I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Next time, cargo and road sorting. Until then, though, stay shiny.